And welcome to Goffstown High School for a Division I matchup between the Goffstown Grizzlies and Nashua North Titans. And the kickoff is a short kick, and that's going to go out of bounds. So first, we didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves. My name is Scott Gross, and I'm joined by Jared Talbot. Good evening, Jared.
Good to be here, Scott. Thanks for having me.
So, again, real quick start. Goffstown kicked it out of bounds, so Nashua North will take over. And Goffstown comes in with a 1-4 record. Nashua North comes in 0-5, but very deceiving 0-5.
Yeah, I was talking to one of their coaches, and they were hanging with BG the other week, so they definitely are a sleeper.
Exactly. So quarterback is Sisse.
Darius Sisse.
And he's going to run it. Big hole. And he gets tackled by number 26 for Goffstown, Carter Charest, linebacker. But he picks up 5 yards on the play. So I want a big shout out to, this was homecoming week for the Goffstown Grizzlies, and this is their final game, home game of the season.
Nashua appears to be going with a hurry-up type of offense. They're in a pistol.
Handoff up the middle. That's a big run.
Yeah. Handoff to Luke Peters. Is that number 6?
And then another tackle by Charest. That's a first down for Nashua North at the 48-yard line, their 48-yard line.
Pick up of 8 on that run.
And you're right. I think they're looking just to go hurry up.
Yeah.
Looks like they've got a little bit of size advantage, too, on the offensive, on the line. Number 71 for them. He looks pretty big boy. Andino. Handoff again.
Get the run to the right side. Almost wrapped
Breaks
up.
the tackle.
Broke another tackle.
And he could. Wow, he gets corralled. No, he doesn't. He keeps going.
Yeah, keeps driving the legs. Picks up a 13. And again, that was Kobe Perry, it looks like.
Who got that run? That was Luke Peters? Or
that was number 6. I thought
6,
it was
right?
8.
Luke Peters.
That is Luke Peters.
Real elusive there, Jared. So now they're in Goffstown territory at the 38-yard line with a 1st and 10. Yeah, and they've been picking up big yardage, 6, 7, 8 yards.
Yeah, quarterback keeper goes around the right.
He's elusive. Pickup of 7 for Sisse.
Looks like the offensive line is just doing some mic blocking up front and allowing the quarterback to pick the hole that he wants to go in.
But look at some of these guys, man. They're pretty big, Jared. I mean, I was mentioning before, then again, Prowker. These are big boys. He's the right tackle. Yes. Wouldn't surprise me if he's like at least 250.
Back in the pistol with a halfback handoff. Wrapped up pretty decently.
Not before. I think he's very close to a first down.
He definitely picked up 3. I'd say he's pretty close. No, they're going to mark it as a 3rd down.
3rd down in what, less than 1 probably.
A couple inches.
Goffstown hasn't had an answer so far in any of these rushes. Handoff again.
Yeah.
And this could be trouble. Knocked out of bounds was number 6, Luke Peters, but not before he gets a first down and some big yardage. They're going to be inside. I think they're inside the 15, probably around the 14. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, around the 14-yard line.
Nashua North is coming over, looking at their plays that are being called in by the coach.
A lot of speed, Jared, on this Nashua North team. Both Sisse and Peters are quick. Quarterback keeper up the middle. And he gets tackled, but after getting about 5 yards,
another 5.
That's down to the 10.
Okay, substitution coming in.
And that's for Goffstown. That was number 62, Gavin Leach.
Coming in at nose tackle.
Yeah, they got to try to clog up that middle any way they can. Maybe force the runners to the outside.
Hand off to the left.
That could be trouble.
Oh, they sealed the edge. Well, I think they got a first down on that
They
one,
did.
Scott.
They did. So they'll take over 1st and goal, probably around the 2 to 3 yard line. And they're content going in this hurry up. Goffstown has had a difficult time holding them to less than 5 yards a rush.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a touchdown for Nashua. I believe that was number 6.
Yeah, Luke Peters.
Luke Peters. And with 8 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the first, Luke Peters puts Nashua North on the scoreboard with a 2-yard run. And in comes number 37. That'll be Marco Raposo for the extra point. And the holder is Dylan Noble.
Good snap. Looks like it's up and through.
And that's good. Great job by Noble on that one. That snap was a little bit,
A little bit behind him.
A little behind him, but Jared, great job by the Nashua North Titans on that drive. I mean, they had their way, and really led by the quarterback, Sissy. And, they, like I said, they were ripping off 5, 6, 10-yard runs. So let's see if Goffstown can get something themselves on offense, or it could be a long night for the Goffstown Grizzlies. So back for the Grizzlies, you'll see number 21. And I think it's Perez also who's the quarterback. Or maybe, I'm sorry, I apologize. It's Jurgen Hansen. Jurgen Gannon, I'm sorry. Jurgen Gannon.
Yeah, Gannon's playing a little bit shorter for potential short kick, and then we got somebody a little bit deep on the 10.
Yeah.
Looks like Nashua's coming out. They got their bunch, and then they're going to be breaking up for a kickoff.
And Darius Smith is going to kick off for number 22.
Good squib
kick. And gets to about the 35-yard line.
That was number 31 on Goffstown.
Yeah, good luck because I don't have his name on my roster, so I apologize for that, folks. So Goffstown will take over with a first down on the 36-yard line. Jay Perez, who's had a pretty good year, both running and throwing. His main receiver has been Hastings. And he goes the other way, and he'll break the edge. Oh, not even. He picks up no gain on that one. And great side-to-side running by Nashua North. I believe that was number 20 for them, Luveris, who knocked Perez out of bounds with no gain. So it'll be a 2nd and 10. Goffstown doesn't throw a ton, but when they do, they've had success going deep. We've got a flag. Yeah. Sideline warning on Goffstown.
So no, penalty, but no yardage movement on.
Yeah,
that
it's just a warning for the Grizzlies sideline. Perez in the shotgun, hand is off to Billy Schmidt, and he gets maybe 3 yards up to the 40-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 7 to go. Change your personnel for the Grizzlies. Mason LeClaire comes in the game. Perez is a pretty good running quarterback. He's a run pass type option QB. Oh, high snap. Oh, here comes the blitz. And he gets pushed out of bounds short of the first down at about the 43-yard line. So he's going to be about 4 yards short. I don't know if he'll be going on this one. Not how.
Not how you wanted to start.
Yeah.
Looks like they're at least going to go for it, maybe draw them off sides.
Yeah, sometimes you try that. I've seen a lot of high school football where the quarterback can also punt, and you kind of read the field, and then you can boot it, and there's nobody back there to to receive it. So let's see what he does here.
Oh, they're going for it. Schmidt up the middle, and
he
make it.
He got crushed by number 52. Wow, what a great tackle by Delgado.
Yeah, they had about 3 guys there, Scott.
Yeah. So now Nashua North is going to have great field position about the 37-yard line of the Grizzlies. So there was nobody who picked up Delgado on that. So now Goffstown will go back on defense.
Let's see if Nashua stays with the hurry up.
I would, right? I mean, it worked. Why would you change it up?
Well, you see Nashua, they're putting both their X and Ys out to open up the field.
There's a tackle by number 26 for Goffstown, Carter Charest, but not after an 8-yard gain by North.
Good stick. Yeah, I'm about to say that was a hold.
But we've got a hold, though.
Good. That was a hold. Looks like Mr. Logan got definitely held on that, our nose tackle.
Yeah. That was really the first miscue for Nashua North in this, short, 7 minutes into this quarter. Other than that, they've been pretty much having their way. So that'll bring up second down, and they're going to spot the ball at the 42-yard line.
Looking like we're going 2nd and 12.
You got it. This is a different formation for them.
Yeah,
it's an option, quarterback option. And
picked up of 2.
Nice tackle by number 55 for the Grizzlies, Max Cody. Not after he picks up 2 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10. You always say that these are big downs, but Goffstown defense needs to step up here and get a stop.
I think with Nashua, this is definitely going to be a 4-down territory.
Yeah, it's good field position to do that, no doubt. So Sissy is directing traffic in the backfield.
Going back in the pistol.
Yep, Louveris. And it's going to be a quarterback's going to roll out. He's got a lot of room to run. But Cody pushes him out before he goes to the first down marker.
Oh, he didn't get his
way shy, yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes out of bounds, get pushed by Cody at about the 36. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 6, which, again, this is territory where you would go for it.
Yeah.
Good job by Cody getting out there, because Sissy is no doubt a speedster.
Yeah, he definitely kind of took that the other way on the naked bootleg.
And same exact thing, but you got a pass play right here. Can Cody catch him? No, he can't. And he goes down at the 30-yard line, and I think he picks up a first. It's going to be a tough one.
No,
nope. It's going to be a turnover on down, so he gets pushed out at the 31-yard line. He needs to get to the 30, but couldn't get there. So nice play by Max Cody.
That was good stringing it out.
And let's see the replay on this one, or I'm not sure if we'll see it, Jared. Or maybe they already did it.
Well, 1st and 10 for Goffstown, going right to left.
And that was a stop Goffstown desperately needed on D.
Yeah.
A lot of team speed, though, by the Titans. So you got Schmidt in the backfield, but it's going to be a pass play if he can get it off.
He's got room. He's got room.
He's got nothing, though. And he probably loses a yard or two on that one, maybe 3. So he didn't have much to do there. See, these are situations where North is rushing pretty aggressively. This is where like a screenplay can kind of slow down the pass rush a little bit. Look at number 78 for North. He's wearing a lot of fluorescent. That'll be Lago, Taro Lago. Motion. Can you seal the edge? Great job, though, by Nashua North, number 22. That was Darius Smith, who took down the Grizzly runner, Jurgen Gannon. Again, no gain on that play. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 12 at the 29-yard line. So, Jared, I think what we're seeing here is just really good sideline-to-sideline speed for the Titans.
Yeah. Playing very disciplined, and they're shooting the A-gap, it looked like, on that play.
You know, the one thing that you don't see a whole lot in high school football lately, especially with the Grizzlies, is you don't see the tight end. You know, you don't see like a seam pass. You don't see anything like that, and that is available. Deep throw, and that's nothing. There was a throw to number 6 for the Grizzlies, Jurgen Gannon, but he was covered. And really, in that situation, there was 3 receivers that were in a route, but nobody on a shallow route. It's all deep routes. So that'll bring in the punter. And I think the punter is Perez. So, and in the past, Perez has they've faked punts a couple of times this year. And it's a kind of a shanker. And that's going to stop at about the 47, 48-yard line. 48, we'll call it, for the Titans, and they'll take over from there. So do you have any chili?
No, I didn't get over there.
You didn't have any chili? I see Principal McBride here as well. He said he had 4 bowls.
Well, I remember giving Mr. McBride some chili. I think it was a couple years ago. I don't know if I got my bowl back from him, though.
Was that the deer? Was that the venison chili?
That was the venison chili.
All right. The Bambi chili. That's a
Nashua
handoff up the middle, but not before he gets gobbled up.
It gets back maybe a loss of a half a yard.
That was a nice tackle by 75, Antonio Hebert. We were just talking about Antonio. Seems like Antonio's a guy who lives in the weight room, you know. Strong dude. So no gain for the Titans. And looks like Goffstown may have made some adjustments on the defense. But we're not seeing them rip off 8 and 10-yard runs. They've seemed to have slowed him down a little bit. Handoff going wide, and he falls down, and there's no gain on that play either. So that was number 6.
Yeah, Luke Peters again.
Luke Peters again, but Luke slipped on the turf before he could make his cut. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 at the 48-yard line. And let's see, we haven't seen a pass yet, really, from Nashua North, or have we? I don't think we have. 81 is the closest to your screen.
Well, we got a rollout pass.
And 80 is open. And that ball got thrown in the ground, intended for number 14, Dylan Noble. So this will be a punting situation for the Titans. And really kind of the defense did what the defense needed to do twice now, Jared.
Yeah. For
the Grizzlies. It didn't look too pretty in that first drive, honestly. They looked unstoppable.
They had some speed going. Looks like we have Darius Smith back to punt for the Titans.
And Billy Schmidt for the Grizzlies will receive the punt.
Oh, that
Good
was close.
punt. And Schmidt will take it at the 5-yard line. Oh, that's a block in the back if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
That's going to come back. So Schmidt will get tackled at around the 14-yard line, but that's a penalty on the Grizzlies. I don't think you'll ever see a blatant block in the back as you did on that one. Let's look at the replay. They don't show the penalty, but number 14 for the Titans, Dylan Noble. We're calling his name a lot tonight. So Goffstown will probably be backed up to about the 5, I'm thinking.
And according to this, Dylan's a junior, so
yeah,
he's got some time left.
I was going to say, is there still some laundry on that field? You got to pick up that flag. We have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first, where Goffstown trails 7-0 to the Titans. And I was being generous at the 5-yard line. It's going to be at the 3.5, 4-yard line. So call it the 4-yard line. They got to make sure they don't get a safety here. So maybe you'll have like a quarterback keeper or something.
We'll see if he goes under center. If he's going under center. So
yeah, you got Schmidt in the backfield. Usually it's Schmidt and Gannon.
Yeah, they're just shooting the A-gap.
Yeah, but they don't get much on that. It's still moving.
Oh, moving forward, north and south. Pump the legs.
5-yard line. Maybe this. Yeah, I think it's the 5. So he picks up maybe a yard or 2.
That was a good hard run right there.
So we want to welcome all of our viewers in Nashua. I believe the feed is going to you, so I want to welcome you to the GTV broadcast. About 3 minutes to play with a 7-0 Titans lead over the Grizzlies. And Perez is now in the shotgun with Schmidt to his left, and that's a handoff. I'm sorry, it's almost like a flip. And he goes out of bounds about 2 yards shy, I think.
You got some good yardage there.
Yeah. Now, who was that? Gannon on that one? So we've got a 3rd down and 2. And again, this is another one where the Grizzlies really could use a first down here. They haven't had a ton of success running up the middle, Jared.
See number 50, he's getting ready, just shoots the A-gap, goes through it, and then
but I
north.
think they got this one.
Yep. Much needed first down.
But that's all on Perez, so and the offensive line, I think on the. So give a little kudos there. Out goes number 60 for the Grizzlies. That was Logan Charest. And in comes number 62, Gavin Leach. Back to the shotgun. Schmidt to his right in motion, and it's a handoff. And they've had some success with that sweep play.
When you get really good penetration up the middle, it's always best to try to get any kind of round or a sweep or any kind of screen.
Right. Yeah, you got to change up your play calling to a certain degree. It's a gain of about 3 or 4, so I'll bring up about a 2nd down and 7 from the 21-yard line. Nice night. Right? What about probably 60 degrees?
Yeah, it's a good night for football.
Here comes a quick pass out to number 20, and he breaks a tackle, and I think he gets a first on that. No. They're saying he got pushed out of bounds. It's hard for us to see. We're across the field, so apologize for that, folks.
Got about a 1.5 yards to go for the first.
Wouldn't it figure that number 21, we've called his number many times. I don't know the kid's name. It's not on my roster, so we got to figure that one out by halftime.
Looks like doing a quarterback keeper.
But he didn't get anything on that. And they're saying it's a fumble?
I'll find out what the refs say.
Nashua North player came out with the ball, but they are not giving it to him. They're saying it's a 4th down, and you can't go for this. Not at the 18-yard line. I'm sorry, the 26-yard line. You can't do it. So Goffstown will punt.
Yeah, Luke Peters coming back for the Titans, going deep for.
Yeah, he's our speed demon.
Yep.
He can pretty much do anything. Receiver, linebacker. He's given the punter a lot of respect. Most high school punters, I don't think they can punt it that far. So I don't think I'd be that deep. I'd probably be at the 45-yard line. And he gets it to about the 45-yard line.
Rolls out about the 46.
Yep. So that's where the Titans will take over. So now it's kind of been a little bit of a defensive battle. The last couple of drives, both offenses have been stymied by the defense. In the game for the Titans is Dylan Noble. He's bringing the play in.
Setting up in the close by slot. Darius is getting into the pistol. Up the middle on the right.
Nice job there by the Grizzlies.
Loss of 1.
And a finishing tackle by number 75, Antonio Hebert. We've called his name a couple of times tonight, but he got slowed down by somebody else, and then Hebert finished it off. So a loss of 1. That'll bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Titans. And so I'm going to see if I can get recognition from Mr. McBride here, but I assume the hot pink is like the senior class or something?
Well, I think it is October, isn't it? Breast.
No, I think it's senior class, but I could be wrong. They have a homecoming. And here comes a sweep with an option.
Good cut.
And he's got a lot of room to run. And he gets pushed out of bounds, but not after picking up a 1st down. So that's a great job by Luke Peters, number 6. So Frank, the hot pink is the senior class, I assume? Pink out. Okay. It's the whole thing. So even the Titans are doing it too? Number 22.
No, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October.
All right. And nice job by Hebert and by number 55, Cody. So Hebert and Cody combined on that tackle with 36 seconds left in the first. And that's a loss of 2.
Got a bunch formation in the backfield.
And Sissy, he keeps it, but he's going to throw it. You know what? That was
tipped?
Yeah, it looked like it was.
tipped.
It might have been tipped by number 20 for Goffstown.
Let's see if we
Grady
get on the-
Schwinnard. Can't. I don't
Get
know.
on the replay.
Let's see. Yeah, I couldn't really see it. So this is going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
And 11. But again, Jared, this is one of those spots in the field where you almost go for it on 4th down because there's no harm in doing it. And we got 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Sissy puts a man in motion, and he keeps it up the middle, and he gets tackled from behind by Cody. You know, I've been surprised at Cody's speed because Sissy's a pretty quick QB, and Cody has chased him down a couple of times. So 4th down and 8, and that'll do it for the first quarter with the Titans of Nashua leading the Grizzlies, score 7-0. And, you know, at first I was kind of nervous if you're Grizzlies because it didn't look too pretty for them. But since then, the Grizzlies have been more stingy on the defensive side of the ball.
Nashua's definitely a fast team. They're hitting the gaps where they need to, wreaking some havoc where they can. I think Goffstown's starting to figure it out, especially the last couple series.
The one thing that impressed me about Nashua so far is that I like their play calling for one, but they've been pretty disciplined. Aside from that one holding penalty, they've been pretty steady on the offensive side of the ball.
I'd agree.
Yeah. I love their team speed. I mean, they run the ball so well, sideline to sideline. And I think Goffstown, the adjustment that they have made is they've kind of clogged up the middle a little bit. There was a lot of runs in that first drive, Jared, where they were just running all over the Grizzlies.
Yep.
So whether that was a change in personnel or shifting into different gaps, but it definitely has paid some dividends. So
coming back now, looks like we got that 4th down and 8.
So they're going to go for it, obviously, being at the 32-yard line. Really no harm if they turn it over here. Looks like it's another run play.
He's going to take off. Yep.
And he got it.
I don't know.
It's close, man.
No, he didn't get it.
You don't think he got it?
No, they're marking him short. They're marking him at the 25.
By another half yard again on that? Because that's what happened on the last fourth down, I should say.
That was 4th down, so it should be a change over
It'll
on
be
down.
a change in downs, but didn't the same thing happen in their last attempt to go for it on 4th where they were shy about a yard?
They were very close on both of them.
Good eyes, Jared. Better you than me. Well, you don't wear glasses, do you?
No.
Contacts?
No contacts.
You just got eagle eyes, man.
Get those reading glasses out.
I'm an old dude, man. I got the progressives. That's my excuse.
Goffstown's coming out with a split right. Looks like they're running left on a quarterback keeper.
Yeah, but 52 for Nashua North. That will be Delgado. He got out there really quick.
Yeah.
And, the Grizzlies have been blessed to have the speed of Jay Perez, but I think it's been neutralized to a large degree by the speed of the Titans. So no gain for the Grizzlies on that quarterback keeper, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. And Goffstown really hasn't thrown the ball. They've attempted, but neither team has connected on a pass play. And he's in trouble. And number 6 for the Grizzlies couldn't hold on to it. That would be Jurgen Gannon. But there's nobody that's running an underneath route.
Yeah, I mean, the middle of the field is wide open.
Right, so he's there, but he's going way too deep.
Yeah.
And this guy is not doing anything. That would be 21. He's hanging out, but you got to do when your quarterback is scrambling, you got to do crossing route.
Yep. Absolutely agree. They had the mic in the middle of the field, but right when that mic committed, should have been a receiver coming across.
But you did not give – there's no safety route at all for Jay Perez.
If we had a slot receiver do a double move to the inside, I think it would be open.
There's a lot of opening in the middle of the field. That's a good play.
Shress is doing what he can.
And he is
Schmidt.
Schmidt. Schmidt's a little bit shy, but I like the play call. It's not going to be good enough. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 4, but I like that. That's a play that you want to call on second down.
Yep.
So this will bring up Perez to punt once more. He's getting more action with his leg tonight than I think he is with his arm.
Luke Peters is back deep for the Titans again.
He scares me. I think he's a threat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Better kick this time. Hopefully you get a better bounce. And it just kind of dies out there. I don't know who put this turf down, but
I think it's that turf.
It's that turf, right?
That rubberized turf.
Yeah. It just
takes all the kinetic energy out of the ball.
It did. So I've been hearing that Principal McBride has been hitting golf balls on this thing to try to see how his chip shots are going.
It's a good time to do it.
Yeah. So with 10 minutes and 46 seconds, Nashua North will take over at their 38-yard line. I'm sorry, 33, I apologize.
Oh, looks like they actually have a tight end in the game.
Yeah. And it's a handoff.
Oh, nice. That was a good wrap-up right at the line of scrimmage.
And who did that?
Number 6 for Goffstown.
Gannon.
Yep.
Gannon, we've called his name quite a bit tonight. He's getting the ball a lot on offense, and he's making tackles on D.
Yeah, with them having the tight end, it's allowing us to bring the corners in as well.
He's got a little limp there. Hopefully he's okay. So Sissy in the shotgun, low snap, and he holds on to it, spins, but doesn't get much. He gets to the 41-yard line, bringing up a long 3rd down and 7. And this is an area where you probably won't go for it on 4th. So let's see if Goffstown can get a stop here and maybe get better field position.
Number 14's coming in, which is Dylan Noble, coming in for the Titans.
And again, they really haven't thrown the ball. So, and Goffstown hasn't gotten much of a pass rush on him, which is probably a good thing because you want to keep him contained. He's fast.
They're going trips left, running to the left, and it's a straight up run.
And he's not going to get anywhere. Nope. Great job on the containment there.
Good loss, about 1.5.
And Samard with a nice tackle. Tyler Samard read that play really well, and that'll bring up a 4th and 9 punting situation for the Titans. Let's see who goes back for the Grizzlies. I think it's Mason LeClaire will be the punt returner for Goffstown. And the clock runs. Nice kick.
Good kick.
See, why he backed up on that, God only knows. And I tell you, that frustrates me because LeClaire needs to go and get that ball. He cost that team 20 yards by not fielding that punt.
That was a spinning kick, though, and if you don't catch that, you're going to
I get it, but you know what? That's your job. That's your job. For one, I think high school players, they do not – I think they play back a little bit too much, and then the ball lands in front of them, and then
scoop and go.
As opposed to if a punter can kick it over your head, then God bless you. All right, so Perez is now under center with Schmidt in the backfield. LeClaire looks like he's kind of like a slot receiver. And we got a timeout called by the Grizzlies with 8 minutes and 41 seconds left until the half. So who knows, maybe Coach Preston didn't like what he saw from the offense, whether they were, maybe what the formation wasn't right, who knows, but. So a big Columbus Day weekend. Any good plans?
Well, not that you want to hear about my stories, but it is opening weekend for UNH hockey. So
this I know, but I didn't. So you are going out. When is that?
Well, yeah.
Is that tomorrow?
My wife and I are season ticket holders, so we're bringing all 3 kids, and you've seen our seats right in the glass.
You got really good seats,
yeah.
And I think you have amazing seats for a young family. Because it's good for them.
Oh, it's my daughter's already collected her first hockey puck from the exhibition game last week.
Oh, excellent.
Game puck. So she's going on almost a dozen so far.
So when do they play? Tomorrow or is it Sunday?
They're playing tomorrow at 7.
7.
But even the girls' soccer team at UNH is just doing phenomenal this year.
And it's a pitch to
the
Schmidt.
right.
And he gets about the 18-yard line. So he picks up about 2 yards on that pitch play. And again, I think you got to give credit to the Titans. I mean, they are fast to the ball.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
They're going right to the point of attack.
Yeah. Logan Charest under center, senior, playing in his last home game. Shout out to his parents, Colleen and Mike. And there's Perez, another pitch to Schmidt. He cuts it back and picks up.
Oh, driving the legs.
Yeah, he does. He gets to about the 26-yard line. He picks up about 6 yards on that play. He's going to be.
First down.
They're going to give him a first. Okay.
Yep.
Good for him. So that's Billy Schmidt, not to be confused with Bill Schmidt, the father.
The proud father.
The proud father, who we both know well. And that was some pretty good running by Schmidt on that one, the way he cut that back inside.
Yeah. He's definitely seen the field.
Yeah.
Going under center.
Another
pitching it
pitch.
to the right.
And that didn't get much there. And
picked up maybe a yard.
Maybe a yard. But I think what you're going to see on this one, take a look at Gannon, like number 6. So his job is to block the edge right over here.
Yep.
And 2 guys go right by him. So you got to pick one. And hopefully, as a receiver, you got to hope to block one. And then hopefully your running back will be able to break the other tackle.
It also looks like the Titans are playing kind of an off-balance defense.
Yes. Here comes.
Oh
no, he's
wow.
in trouble. Oh, my goodness.
That was.
He lost a lot on that one. That's going to bring up like a 3rd down and a mile.
That was a nice edge rush.
It was.
Just came off.
Yeah. And that's the difference
Look,
between a lot of teams and this team. A lot of teams, Jay Perez eludes that tackle and can make something happen out of nothing. Not this Nashua North team. They're too fast.
Titans were disciplined there. They had 3 guys on the corner, and they just, right when they saw the ball going away, they just went down the line and attacked.
Again, I'm going to say this to the upteenth time. Like, a screen pass will slow down this a little bit because these guys are going hard on the rush. Sweet play to Schmidt. Not Schmidt, it's number 23 for the Grizzlies. I think that was Shane Lynn, but that got maybe 3 yards. That's going to bring up 4th down and long. I tell you, that would be my only piece of advice for this team is you've got to integrate a screen into your offense to slow down these aggressive pass rushes.
Well, Goffstown's been hitting the corners pretty good, so, I mean, maybe soften them up to just send Schmidt up the middle.
Yeah. And this is like, his 4th or 5th punt. And that's a good one. And that'll go out of bounds at the 39-yard line. So nice punt by Jay Perez. But like I said, it's not good when Jay Perez is getting more punts than reception. So with that, we got 6 minutes and 22 seconds left until the half.
How about yourself, Scott? You got any plans for this long weekend?
Sleeping. That's my plan. I'm going to be aggressive in my sleeping pattern, going for 10 hours a night. That's what I'm shooting for. And with this whole change of daylight, type of thing, it's getting darker earlier.
Yeah.
Right? And the weather, it's perfect to sleep.
Titans are trips left, bringing a man in motion. It's Dylan Noble that they got going in motion and trying to cut the corner.
And he goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line for, I think it's going to be a 1st down. If we can see the replay on this one, I think what you're going to see, Jared, is like great blocking by, I think it's number 22 or 14 right there. 22, great block there. 2 great blocks by the wide receivers to spring that runner.
Yep, Darius Smith and Dylan Noble were just lead blocking on that.
Just nice plays by both of those guys, and that'll bring up a short 2nd and 1. Again, I go right up the middle on this one. And that's what they do, and they got a 1st down to the 50.
Gain of 2.
So we're at midfield with around 6 minutes left. You know what's nice? I come to these games and like you could smell the hamburger like when you come up, like right. It's like it's Friday night football.
Yeah,
you smell the hamburgers.
You can just see the white smoke coming off the grill.
So it's not like it's a pope being elected. it's the hamburger, the cloud of smoke. And Sissy keeps it.
Yep, gonna run.
And that's a nice job. What is an unbelievable play there by Jay Perez.
Loss of 5.
He stayed so disciplined on that one because he was waiting for the cutback.
See some John going on with the Titans.
Jawing going on amongst themselves?
Yeah.
Or against
Darius is saying, hey, you should have cut a different way.
Oh, okay. 14 comes in the game for the Titans. That's Dylan Noble, and he'll go in as a slot receiver. And that's an inside. Oh, yeah, the Goffstown picked that up really well. That was number 8 for the Grizzlies, Tyler Samard. Tyler is a converted quarterback, and he plays both tight end and I guess linebacker, and he's picking up the defensive schemes so much better as these games go on.
Got a 3rd and 14 coming up. Or get a first down. They got to get to the Goffstown 40.
Yep. And a motion.
And it's a run. Tries to cut back.
And he
held on to it. He got back up to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah. But Goffstown did a nice job. They contained the edge so he couldn't go to the edge, and then they waited for him to cut back. That was kind of prototype type defense on that.
Looks like the punt team's coming in for the Titans.
And again, I want to see. So is it Jay Perez now back to receive? You got to be more aggressive on your. See, I come up to the.
Well, they got a short back just in case.
Yeah, but I would, if I'm Perez, I'm going to the 20-yard line, not the 15. He's going to fake it. This could be trouble.
And
he got it. He got it.
Yep.
Wow. Good play by the Titans. Fake punt. And let's take a look at this one again. And there was an opportunity for a Grizzly to make a play on that one. And great job by the punter.
So we got a 1st and 10 from the 39.
And the clock is running at around 3 minutes till the half. And that's going to be a run up the middle to number 6. That would be Peters, and he picked up
about 4.
A little more than that.
Oh, they're going to give it, yeah.
They're going to give him 5, maybe 6. So Gannon with the tackle, called his name again. And Sissy, he hands it off, but
hitting the backfield.
That was Max Cody, who's had a heck of a game himself. That's a loss of probably 4 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and a long 8. Again, you're in 4-down territory. Clock is running, but the Titans have 3 timeouts. And they're going to get a sub. And
Dylan Noble's coming in.
Let's see if they pass the ball, Jared. They've got 3 receivers to the.
They got trips left, and they got to split out right. But run to the left.
He's going to run it.
Going deep.
And a great job on defense to get his hands up. Number 13 for Goffstown, Mason LeClaire, saved a touchdown there.
If we see the replay, though, he had some running room in front of him.
Yeah,
he had a lot of running room.
You'll see, I don't know if we're going to see this on the. But LeClaire was able to get his hands up. Had the quarterback thrown the ball sooner, there was enough separation, I think, for him to make a catch. That was a good throw.
It was a good throw. That was a throw on the run, too.
Yeah.
He didn't stop and set his feet. That was all strength in his shoulders and arms.
So good job by LeClaire.
Looks like they're punting.
Are they going to punt, or is it another one of these fake situations?
Well, they got Goffstown has put people on the corners.
Yeah. High snap, and he's doing it. Oh, that's a pooch kick. You got to be careful if you're Goffstown. You don't want that hitting you. And that's going to roll to the 19-yard line with a minute and a half to go until the half.
Antonio Herbert almost had that block.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
He was there. If he looks like he slowed up a little bit, didn't want to run into the kicker. But if he kept going, I think he would have had that.
So you going for Joe's job? Is that what you're doing, or what?
I don't know. I don't know if
I
anybody
think
can
you're doing
replace him.
pretty. I think you're doing pretty well, and I think a lot of people are, they're confused with Joe's Georgia accent. So his contract is up at the end of the season. Just joking, Joe. Hopefully maybe you're watching the game. We miss you. Good. I know he's going down to Elon to see his son play for UNH, and wishing you all the best. You and Faith. And that is Mason LeClaire, and he goes nowhere. And you got to be careful if you're the Titans. You don't want to get a personal foul on that one. But they sniffed that one out, Jared.
Looks like they're doing a timeout.
Well, probably Nashua's calling a timeout because if they can hold them, they could get pretty good field position.
Yeah, it looks like it was a loss of 6 on that.
Yeah, so
one.
they got it's now they're going to be on the 13-yard line, and
I think the last 5 or 6 plays have been sweeps to the right.
they have been. So now we got Nate Bracey calling the plays from the press box, which is unbelievable. It's like, stick to basketball, Nate. Stick to basketball. You want Coach Preston going to your games and saying, I think you should take a 3? Come on. Don't do that. We're here to support. We're supporting each other. Then we got Alex, who's wrestling coach. We don't want you sticking your 2 cents in this thing, all right? Exactly. Yeah. All right, so Goffstown comes after this timeout, and Perez will be in the backfield
You got somebody
with Schmidt.
number 20 in the tight end position.
I think you got to run the ball but they're not. They're going to pass it deep. Oh boy! Oh my goodness! That was Hastings. He almost had it.
It was a little bit too
A
far.
little too far. I got a little excited too.
Yeah, you
But I
definitely
did. But I thought he had it. He had
did a
him.
good pump fake right there, and then froze everybody and
He
just
had
launched
it.
it.
And let's see.
It was catchable.
Wow. That was a good ball. Hastings is fast. But now you got a 3rd and 16.
Clock stopped.
The clock stopped. So now what do you do?
Well, each team still has 2 timeouts. So
Right.
if Goffstown runs it, the Titans are going to take a timeout.
Correct.
Right
I'll leave them with 1. But they would get the ball back on a punt probably around the 50-yard line. So the Grizzlies more than likely are going to run the ball. And it is a QB. You better be careful, man. And he cuts it inside, but he goes down at the 13, 14-yard line. Titans will call another timeout with 1:05 left until the half. And they'll be punting.
Yeah, they're saying no gain on that.
So timeout by the Titans. And they're going to force the Grizzlies to punt from deep in their zone. So the Titans could conceivably get this ball somewhere around the 40-yard line, Jared, give or take 10 yards.
Let's get back to the chili for a moment. So
there was white chili, there was spicy chili. I had, I guess, not so spicy, but it was a little bit of bite to it. It was good.
Bit.
They're doing chili flights, so you can get like 3 different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Each of their own.
That's what I'm doing it for breakfast. I'm doing a breakfast cereal flight, Fruit Loops, Cheerios, and Apple Jacks. All right, here comes the punt by Perez, and Peters goes back at the 50. Again, they're giving Perez quite a bit of complimentary. Oh, that's a great kick, though. Does it take a Grizzly bounce? And it does. Wowza. And that's going to roll all the way to the 46-yard line with 52 seconds left. So Jay Perez.
Good kick. That was from the end zone.
I'm not. We don't have a statistician, and Bracey's too lazy to do the stats for us. But Well, he teaches like AP stats, but he can't even do stats for the football game. But needless to say, I think that's Perez's 6th punt. I think his net is like 32.5 yards. But again, if we had somebody who knew stats, we'd do better. I don't know if it's the mean or the median. Well, Jared, you know all that stuff too. You're classically trained in statistics, so. Nice catch.
Yep.
Bamza. And that's good because it keeps him inbounds with the clock running. Nice tackle by LeClaire, who went low on number 22 for the Titans.
Second and about a half yard.
Darius Smith, he's a beast too.
Bunched up right.
This is a running play, and he drops it. So with 29 seconds left, we're at a 3rd down and 1. 29 seconds, Jared. That's not a whole lot of time.
They got 1 timeout. I imagine this is going to be another pass play, which will stop the clock. And then if they don't get it, they're going to go for it. They'll run it at that point.
So Bracey said he had a dream that he saw a pick 6. Like this was like yesterday. So we'll see if it happens. And that's a run, though.
Run.
Stretches that one out.
And
nice
behind
play.
the line.
So that's a great play by Max Cody and number 8. Is there an injury there? So they're like trying to be careful. Good sportsmanship by the Grizzlies there. So that's Tyler Samard and Max Cody combined on that tackle, and that's going to do it.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to
let it run.
They should be satisfied with a 7-0 lead going into the half. And really, this has been a story of the first drive of the Titans was phenomenal, and now it's just been a defensive juggernaut.
Well, Titans are still moving the ball. They just, they're getting to that almost red zone and fading out.
Yeah. So with that, we're going to take a break until we get to the 3rd. So it'll be about 15 minutes, folks, and we'll come back. So grab a snack.
Get some chili.
We'll be back. Take care.
Did you know the G on the Green Bay Packers helmet stands for greatness and not Green Bay?
If you're interested in scheduling a ride with the Goffstown Shuttle, but you're not sure where to start, we've got you covered. Here, we will tell you everything you need to know to start scheduling your first ride today. General information regarding the service, including our phone number, hours of operation, and schedules, can be found on mtabus.org. Navigate to the Routes and Schedules tab at the top of the page and select Town of Goffstown from the dropdown. Here, you will find any information you may need. When calling by phone to schedule a ride, simply dial 603-434-3569. Choose your agency, which is Manchester Transit Authority. Our call center representative will ask first-time riders for some simple information, including your name, age, address, phone number, and any specific travel requests. We will also ask for any special mobility needs you may have so that we can accommodate accordingly. Lastly, during this call, you will also schedule your return ride. Reservation hours are 5:25 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturdays. Transportation is provided from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. The last pickup window is from 1:15 p.m. to 1:45 p.m. Please keep in mind that the service is closed during certain holidays, which are listed on our website. Rides must be scheduled at least the business day prior to needing the ride, but no more than 1 week ahead. If your preferred time is unavailable, we will make every effort to work with you to create a suitable alternative. If something comes up and you need to cancel your ride, please call during regular business hours or at least 24 hours in advance of your scheduled time. Of course, we understand that cancellations can happen at any time. To cancel a Monday ride, please call by the preceding Friday or leave a message on our voicemail over the weekend. We are happy to help you get where you need to go and are here to assist you with any questions or concerns you may have. Don't hesitate to give us a call today.
Unified PE, period 5. The purpose of it is to always be active, as all PE classes are. So it's all about getting kids moving, having a good time. The role of mentors in there is to help teach kids different skills, and to kind of have an inclusive environment, and at the end of the day, just have fun.
I'd say my favorite part is the activeness and just the teamwork and stuff like that. It's a great opportunity to have fun for the kids and see the smiles on their faces.
I enjoy the excitement and how competitive they are when they're playing games and stuff like that.
I like how every day is different. There's no day in Unified that's the same, and I like how I laugh all the time in that class, and they just always find a way to bring a smile to your face no matter how bad of a day you're having or how good of a day you're having.
It's very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's very rewarding too.
Mentors can and will experience teaching different skill sets. So you're looking at helping kids process the game that's going to be played. So working through the rules, where do I have to be positionally on the court or in the game, maybe even a little bit of strategy work. Sometimes it's going to be helping with a physical skill or a basic skill to help progress them to a more advanced level of a certain game, and also to just help how do you work with other people in the best way possible, being positive, being appropriate, being encouraging, and just trying your best to keep getting better.
This is a small little community inside the school that is phenomenal, and it is just honestly inspiring seeing these kids, because most people don't think much and they're bright kids.
I think that people think the gap is a lot larger than it is, when they really are just high school kids like the rest of us. They just need a little bit extra help in some areas, and I think being able to give them that help is a really rewarding experience, and I think it's one that I would say every kid should at least experience at some point in their life, because it teaches you a lot about yourself in the sense of how much you can do to help others, and it also you are helping them a lot more than you probably realize.
This is Hunter, and you're watching GTV.
You're watching Grizzly Football.
Grizzlies trail Nashua North Titans 7-0. And Jared, it's been a really, it was that first drive by the Titans, which I have to admit, I was pretty nervous if you're a Grizzlies fan because the Titans really had their way. And then ever since that drive, the defense for the Grizzlies kind of woke up. But for the Titans, the story is their defense because they have held the Grizzlies to very few positive gains or first down. So the Grizzlies are going to have to figure out how they can move the ball against this Titan team, which has been incredibly fast from sideline to sideline.
Yeah, the Titans are really definitely adapting very quickly. They see the play, they're ready for it the next time it comes up.
So the Titans are going to kick off to the Grizzlies to start off the second half. Perez will be back receiving.
Looks like Darius Smith is the kicker for the Titans.
And we're almost ready for the second half action as Smith will kick off. And it's a little bit short. Caught on the run by Jay Perez. And he goes around the corner, spins to the 45-yard line. Nice return by Jay Perez.
That was good.
And that's kind of what we talked about before. And it's tougher on a punt return, don't get me wrong. But if you look at this replay, he catches it really in stride. Right. And
just goes. North-south, not trying to dance around.
So great field position for the Grizzlies, probably the best they've had all night to start off. So let's see if there are any adjustments that the Grizzlies made on the offensive side of the ball. They were seeing some success, Jared, on those sweep plays. The first 3 or 4 that they ran, and then after that, adjustments by the Titans. Here comes a quick pass.
Starting passing. Going. Nice ladder, and he's still on his feet.
And that's Hastings.
Looks like a first down.
So Hastings, he went backwards, and then he was able to pick up another 5. So that'll bring up a Grizzlies first down.
Which is good. You need to run to the ball. You can't let the ball just come to you.
Ball spotted on the 43-yard line of the Titans, and a first down for the Grizzlies. So they come out a slinging.
Which is good. I think it's putting Titans back a little bit. They're not going to be able to rush as much.
Another same play.
Except going out. He didn't come back. He went out.
But a nice, quick, timed throw from Perez to Hastings, and I call that the Jaden squared. Jaden Perez to Jaden Hastings, although maybe Hastings likes to be called Jay, but great job on that connection.
Yeah, just a deep out is all it was.
So now it kind of opens things up. Second down and 3. Now you can run the ball a little bit.
Let's see what the defense is doing. See if they're going to try to flood in the A zone. Nope, they're staying back.
Blitz. That's a grounding.
Oh, grounding.
You can't do that.
No, they're calling him down.
Yeah.
They're calling him down.
But you see, this is what I've been saying this, Jared. I know I'm going to say it to like 15 times over. If you can throw a screen pass in here, see, like that's a perfect situation for a screen.
Well, instead of rushing up the middle like they have been doing, they came
but
in
now
from the
you're
outside.
in a third, and you went from a 2nd down and 3 to a 3rd down and 17. You can't do that. I think if Goffstown can pick up, let's just say 8 to 10 yards, they'll go for it on 4th. Yeah. Big cushion on up top of your screen for to throw the ball. Deep ball. He's wide open. And we got a flag, and that could be.
It's going to be a hold on Goffstown.
Here?
Yep. It's going to be a hold on Goffstown on the line.
Yeah, they're pointing to Goffstown's direction.
Ineligible man downfield.
Downfield. That's declined. That'll bring up 4th down and 17 at the 50, and you're going to have to punt again. But
I'd like to see that on the replay because it didn't look like anybody was downfield.
So did one of the
yeah, there was nobody. There was no ineligible man downfield.
I don't get that.
Okay, it's taking a roll.
And that'll go to what, the 15?
15.
So the big difference, Jared, is that Goffstown came out throwing.
Yeah.
And
they look good doing it.
They did. And this has kind of been, the story for the Grizzlies in the second half of the games that I've called is that they try to establish the run. They're not successful. Then they start to pass the ball, and they do get success.
Yep.
But they do trail 7-0 with 10 minutes to go in the third.
See how the defense does now.
So Sisse, he'll hand it off up the middle. Big hole. This guy can lumber.
Oh, good.
This is a problem.
Yeah, he's just stiff arming.
Yeah. And that was who? That was Darius Smith, 22.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Darius Smith, man, he's a beast.
He looked big there.
He did. He looked really big there. Massive run for Darius Smith. I mean, there was a massive hole, right?
It was.
But he also finished.
He was definitely hitting the weight room doing those stiff arms.
Yeah.
Going the other side.
Same thing.
Same play.
They're having a hard time because they're tackling him too high.
They're arm tackling.
Yeah.
They aren't putting their body across the ball.
Right.
They're
and
just using their arms.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and short, like maybe half yard for a 1st down.
Shress is going up from the nose, getting a breather. Number 58 for Goffstown.
So Shrest is going both ways. So he's going. He's your center, and he's playing nose.
Yeah. Jacob Gagney's coming in for him.
Yeah. And Smith picks up the 1st down. So that's their change of recipe, right? So they're putting in a bigger back, harder to tackle,
going up the middle. Got to be careful though, because with them doing that, Darius is just going to break it outside.
Yeah. Or is it an option where they fake it to him and then
he's just going to take off.
Sisse goes to the sideline. Yeah. And look at their formation is different too. So they were more bunched together. And that's
Good
Cody on the tackle. And that's no gain on that one. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line. Called Cody's name quite a bit. So Smith in the backfield behind Sisse. And breaks it outside.
Yep.
Great tackle by number 5, Jay Perez.
Luke Peters had a good block, and he just shed it.
Yep. 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, right there. Shed off.
Yeah, he did. You got to wonder, these guys go both. Like, Perez goes truly both ways, plays safety and QB. That's got to be tiring. And he doesn't get a breather at all. He hardly ever comes out of the game. All right, big play here for the Titans. 3rd down and 9.
Going on a reverse wishbone.
This is weird formation.
And he's running to the outside.
Great block by 22. He's not going to get it, but
he's not going to get the first, but we're talking probably about a 4th and maybe 4.
Yeah. That's a heck of a block by Darius Smith. I don't know if we'll see it on the replay here. But see how he comes out, and he takes out.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally pushed him to the ground. That's weight room, like you said.
Yeah. Kicked him out.
So another 4th down and 5 for the Titans. They've made a few of them. And what do we got? Timeout. Titans. So maybe they didn't like what they saw in Goffstown's defense.
And with that reverse wishbone that they just
ran, I've never seen that.
A lot of options can go off that. You can dive up the middle. You can run side to side. And it's basically, quarterback keeper as well with a lot of lead blocking.
I got to give credit to Coach Preston here. He's kept their heads in the game. After that first drive, man, it could have gone a completely different way, but the defense tightened up and has kept this Goffstown team in the game, and they're only trailed by 7. And we saw on that attempted pass from Perez to Hastings that, one good pass, timing route.
Just one play.
That's it, one play. This could be a tie game.
Got to stop the one play, and you got to have the one play.
So here we go, folks. A 4th down and 5 from the 38-yard line. 39, we'll say. And you got trips to the bottom of your screen. Sole receiver to the top of your screen.
Running to the left.
He is going to run it. And he does not get it.
I don't know.
He does not get it.
It depends on placement.
He does not get it.
You got it. First down.
He did?
Yep. They're giving it to him.
Oh. I think you want to see what that spot is. If it's before the line, I say
Darius Sisse
it's
looks like
pretty.
He's limping right now.
It's pretty close, man. Like I think if it was, it is really close. It's they're either going to make it or not get it by a football, unless those chains over there are totally screwed up.
No, I think this is going to be a first down. That spot is pretty good.
I'm going to say no. Oh, he got it, right? Yeah, he got it.
Let's see what if Titans do, if they're going to put Darius back in or, he looks like he's going back in.
Yeah.
He's kind of having his hand on his hamstring.
It looked like on that one, Goffstown had a chance to get to him. And good job by the QB for Nashua on that one to get out to that sideline. And he paid the price for that first down.
I don't think you're going to see him do much running. I think it's going to be a lot of handoff now.
I think you will.
That's true.
I think he's a tough guy, man. He'll get it done. And a big tackle by number 58 for the Grizzlies. That would be Jacob Gagne.
Darius Smith with the keeper.
Yeah, Darius Smith is really tough to tackle. He's a strong guy.
Got to put some hats on him, as my coach would say.
Yeah. Another handoff to him. He's tough to bring down. 30-yard line. But, again, we're in this part of the field where you've been mentioning it. It's 4th down territory a lot.
Looks like we're in 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5.5.
One thing we haven't seen is we haven't seen a fumble in this game.
Do a little knock on wood there. Get a window pane.
No turnovers in that respect. So both teams holding on to the ball. You got to wonder, is anybody getting gassed here? So keeper by the quarterback, and he picks up a lot of yards on almost nothing on that.
He was
So-
he was hit in the backfield and just kept moving forward.
Everybody keyed on Smith. And now we got another 4th down, and what do you
Fourth and
think?
3.
Yeah. Maybe it's hard to see where that chain is. Could be 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a little bit more than 3, but
Long 3.
yeah. I think this is another one where you're giving it to your QB.
It's going to be rolling out to the
Sisse,
right.
yeah.
It's going to be rolling out to the right.
Is that a hold? Was that a hold on that play? So he doesn't get it. And
No laundry on the field.
Yeah, good job by the Grizzlies, and a great tackle by Jacob Gagne, who got a couple of tackles in this drive. So they sniffed this one out.
That was close to it.
And good job by Jurgen Gannon on that, too. He got deep into the backfield.
Kind of disruption.
He did. He
You know,
disrupted the play. So, Gannon's another guy. Like, we have called his name a ton.
That's why it's a team sport. You might not get there, but you're getting
Somebody
else
I
is
think on
going to
that
get
one,
there.
Gannon kind of blew that up, and then Gagne got it. Let's see some more passes here. Say they have no answer for 22. So Darius Smith has busted up, has sacked him, I think, 3 times tonight.
I was trying to see. Yeah, he's coming in from the outside.
Yeah. But who's to pick him up? Where's
33,
Schmidt?
yeah.
Billy Schmidt is getting run over.
Well, we gotta do some fire routes. We gotta
Yeah.
have people shorten up their routes a little bit.
So now that brings up a 2nd and 16. So in fairness to Perez, he has had no time to throw the ball. So again, Smith is coming on that edge, and the tackle can't get to him. And Schmidt, no, nothing there. And if you look at number 6. Number 6 is wide open. That's Jurgen Gannon was wide open. He went to the wrong guy.
Let's look on the replay because it can be deceiving. I mean, they're throwing it that way. They might break the other way.
No, if you look at him.
Right. You're right. He was looking at their
But,
defensive back was looking at the eyes.
safety did a good job on that, though, because he was playing in the middle of the field, and then when the ball was thrown up, he went over there.
Yeah.
So maybe Gannon wouldn't have been open. Long 3rd down and 16.
That's the play that you need.
But that's the play that you want to do on 2nd down.
Yeah.
1st down, not.
It's a pickup of 10,
Right.
but just it's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's going to bring in the punt formation, or the punt team. But that's the play.
Yeah, I know. Jared, we've been talking about this.
I know.
In the middle of the field, 8 yards, it's all night long. All night long.
It's not like the old days when you had an I formation and
all night long.
play action.
Good kick.
Yeah, that's a good kick. Good spinning kick.
Went out probably around the 40.
Yeah, he's going to get it 38 and a half, 39.
Yeah. So they're going to have to ice up his leg tonight. That's how many punts he's had. How many punts? No. Are you watching the same game?
He's thinking about putting the system in for his basketball team, Get to a spot and just shoot from there.
All right. I wonder if he makes anybody do stats for him. Like, of course they do. Because basketball, they focus on stats.
Yeah,
but
it's a system.
Of course it is. But God forbid he does it for football. Stumbling and rumbling for a 1st down and more. He is just running over the Goffstown Grizzlies. Darius Smith.
Yeah, it's a pickup of 23.
Well,
24.
he is just having his way, man. He looks so good. We have 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Nashua leading 7-0, and Darius Smith is lighting it up here on several runs for North. And on that one, I jinxed him. And That's a gang tackle by
Loss of one.
By number 60, the nose tackle, Logan Charest, and number 55, Max Cody. So good combined defense there by the Grizzlies to slow Darius Smith down. And
got 2:30 in the third quarter.
now let's see. Again, we haven't seen a whole lot of passing from the Titans. They haven't really needed it. They've had a good running attack. Handoff.
Stretching it out. Yeah, he's
Oh,
gone.
that's trouble. And a touchdown saving tackle by number 31 for Goffstown.
And that was Kobe Perry on the run, number 8.
That's a good run.
Yeah.
He went right through those Goffstown defenders, and suffice to say, he would have seen the end zone.
Yeah. Red zone lighting has come on in the field.
Handoff up the middle to number 8, and he quickly gets stopped by the Grizzlies. Cody again on the tackle. Logan Charest on the tackle.
Pick
Clock
up a
that up.
one. Well, Cody's coming out, and Darius Smith is coming back in.
They really have not had an answer for Darius Smith. And if he can kind of pop it like over the tackles, he's deadly. But on that time, he gets stopped by several Grizzlies,
It's funny.
Gannon being one of them.
So
So
if we'll get a replay on this, because if you're looking at the offensive line, the left
Yeah.
side is going really short
Yeah.
compared to the right. So they're opening up the holes on the right side where Darius is running.
yeah. So that was another great tackle by Gannon, who sliced in there. 3rd down and 7. This could be field goal range for the Titans if they don't get it here. We'll see. Obviously, a 2-possession
So look
lead
at-
is important.
Look at the hole between the center and the right
yeah,
guard.
right. Uh-oh. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that was good.
So that was
Good takedown.
Mason LeClaire went low. Somebody else went high. Tackled at the 15-yard line. 4th down. What are they going to do? They'll probably go for it. Again, high school kicking,
I don't
always a
know.
crapshoot.
Yeah, I don't know who their kicker is, but
Yeah.
if I was in this position, third quarter winding down, I'd probably kick a field goal if you had a kicker.
Yeah, but, you know,
Make it too slow.
it's 4th down and maybe 3 yards to go, right? It's not 7. Is it? Is it 7? Oh, it is 7. I apologize. I thought it was 4th down and 3. It's 4th down and 7. You're right. That's
And don't get me wrong, if they don't get
it's
it,
a 32-yard field goal, but you don't
you're pinning
know
them deep.
you don't know who their kicker is. So if they don't have a good kicker, it's kind of a no-brainer that you have to go for it. So what do? They took a timeout there?
No, and a quarter.
And a quarter. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Going to switch sides. They're going to be coming to the right side of the field. They're going to be placing the ball on the left hash mark. So
So here's my question. You've got the band and the chorus, right? So the chorus sings the national anthem. The band is at the football games. Does the football team go to, like, the musical?
I know with our high school, probably.
I got to
I can't
ask,
tell ya.
do your teams, listen, guys, I got the wrestling coach here. I got the girls basketball coach, but no, nothing, no disrespect. But do your teams go to the performing arts stuff? What do you mean sometimes? I don't want to hear sometimes. I don't want to hear sometimes. I want to hear all the time.
So here's a question
You guys
for you,
should be
Scott.
supporting these folks.
So I haven't attended a lot of the home games, but, you know, back in my day, we had the marching band on the halftime
we don't
show.
have a marching band.
We don't
in
have the
Goffstown.
marching
No,
band?
we don't. I heard that
Oh.
Nate Bracey is in the Nutcracker this year. That's what I heard. I don't know if there's any truth to that. Is that true? Oh. So we do have a field goal attempt here, and that looks good. It is good. It is now a 10-0 lead by the Titans, and that's a big field goal.
Yeah,
Those are not easy to make.
He had some leg.
Yeah. So great job by the Titans to extend the lead to 10-0. 2-possession lead for the Titans. I will say this, great execution by the Titans. Darius Smith, phenomenal running on that drive. And although Goffstown was able to stop him, on that third down play, great job kicking that field goal. And now Goffstown, who's had almost no luck whatsoever getting anything done offensively, is going to have to put up 2 scores, which is not going to be easy on this Titan defense. And as I mentioned before, this Titan defense is coming in winless. But when you look at how they've played and the scores, this is a tough team. They've had a very tough schedule.
And Titans take on Londonderry next week.
And that's going to be a tough game for them. Good kick. Love it.
Setting up a wall. They got some running room on the left. Go. Couple broken tackles going north.
Ooh. Got to be careful there. That was Darius Smith. He went a little high on that forearm shiver. And
that was a great return by number 21.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I don't have that number on our roster.
No one does. Although we know he's good because we've called his number how many times?
A couple times.
Yeah. I think 3 or 4. So what can the Grizzlies do? They've had a difficult time stopping Darius Smith, who, number 22, he is on the top part of your screen playing defensive end. And Antonio Hebert is up against him. Good blocks there.
Yeah, going to be a hold.
They're going to call a hold, but
going to put a hold on.
Let's see.
It's going to be on number 20. Right there.
Yeah.
Number 20. Which, good idea right there.
Oh, yeah, he grabbed him. Yeah. He grabbed his jersey.
It's 1st and 20.
And he comes out of the game.
Yeah. Tell you the truth, they were flooding that side, so they're attacking where they think the ball's going. So counters would be a great play.
The thing is, if you're trying to slow up, like Darius Smith is like just making a beeline every time to the QB. That's where, like, if you introduce either a short pass or a screen, it'll slow that down a little bit. Even though sweep plays will slow that down to an extent. I haven't seen much motion by the Goffstown offense. There we go, as I say that. Another penalty for the Grizzlies.
And Carter Charest moving a little bit too fast.
They're going to be like...
He's coming out now.
I call that... So it'll be like first down in Pinardville.
Yeah. So they're currently on the 25, and they need to get to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, this is going to be a
on 26.
A little bit of an uphill battle for the Grizzlies here. 1st and 23 from their 26-yard line. Trips to the top of your screen. He's got a little time to throw. That's it. There you go. Oh, he should have stuck it inside.
Dancing.
Yeah. No gain. He lost a yard. But he stutter stepped, and he had a little bit of daylight on the inside, I thought.
You just got to pick a line and go.
See right there?
Yep.
Boom. Yeah. Tough to say when you got 5 defenders on you. 2nd down and 24, so we did lose a yard. I give the ball to Hastings. Quick out pass. There you go. Oh. Good look, though.
That was there.
It was there.
That was, kick returner, number 21.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. The ball was there. He just stopped running.
And that was finally good pass protection for Perez. Let's see what Goffstown is going to do here on a 3rd and 24. The other thing that we have not mentioned, but which Titans have done so well, is they have contained Jay Perez running the ball because he is a massive threat. Goffstown takes a timeout, right?
Yep.
So, again, of the games that I've seen this year for Goffstown, Perez is always good for about 50 yards rushing, and he has not had the ability to get out of the pocket. They are that fast. And or they have scouted him pretty well to try to keep him in the pocket. So as I mentioned before, Goffstown comes in with a 1-4 record. Their sole victory was against Merrimack on the road. They played in some pretty tight games, Jared, exception being maybe the Bedford game where they played a really good opponent in the
Even
Bulldogs.
then, they put up some points.
They put up 14 points. I went to that game. It was they put those points up kind of late.
Okay.
But, that being said, the Bulldogs are, if not the best team in Division I, certainly top 2. And Kenny gets some breathing room here.
He's going.
Yeah, but again, he got maybe 5 yards. That'll bring up 4th down and probably 19. And the clock stops. So they'll bring up a 4th down and 17 from the 33.
So a
and
7-yard run.
Yeah, so once again, Perez will be punting. And he's had a pretty good leg tonight. He had one kind of a flub kick, but other than that, he's been netting probably 35 yards at least. Another great kick. That's a really good kick.
Taking on the bounce.
Uh-oh.
Tries to cut it back.
Uh-oh. And he gets to the 31-yard line. Good job there by the Titans. He picked up 5 or 6 yards. I don't know how he did it, but a good return there. I like how aggressive he was picking that ball up. And like I said, he got to like that 31-yard line and, again, scrappy to get that 6 more yards. So 10.5 to play to the end of the game, and Nashua North leads 10-0.
See if the Titans keep it on the ground, trying to
I think you
chew
do.
the clock.
I think you would. You got a 2-possession game. You've had a lot of success running the ball. I don't know why you would change up that formula.
Back in the pistol.
Just protect the ball is the big issue here. And again, they're trying to go. They're trying to go high on the tackling. Pretty darn close to a face mask on that play too.
There was some pinching in the pile, as we would say.
Well, I think Goffstown's trying to go for the ball. At this point, you almost have to. But the difficult part of that is Smith is so strong that, if you don't go for his legs, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Nice moon out there. So did you catch those northern lights?
I did not.
I didn't either. I went outside. My wife said it was too cloudy in our backyard, but the pictures that I saw from people all over the state was unbelievable.
Bouncing outside, picked up the first, still going.
Beautiful run. Beautiful run. So you know what that reminded me of? You know what Luke Peters reminded me of? That song, Just a Little Patience, right? Like he exhibited patience on that, waiting for his block. Little GNR did it. I love that because he waited for his block, and he picked up like 10 yards on that, if not more. Here he goes again.
Run up the middle.
Yeah.
I got stuffed
But
right at
that
the
time,
line.
number 26 for Goffstown was in on that tackle, Carter Charest. So in comes Logan Charest. Out goes number 50 for Goffstown, James Kotu.
Antonio Hebert really clogged up the line on that one.
He did. Now you got like 2 or 3 of these Goffstown play. Even on Nashua North as well. They're playing both ways.
Okay, you got number 22 in the backfield again.
Oh, he's got a big hole. What a great run. Cuts it back. Oh, my goodness. That was great play by Luke Peters, putting on a clinic. We've got a Goffstown Grizzly down. So we'll take a little bit of break in the action while they attend to him. But Luke Peters.
Yeah, it was a clean run.
Yeah, doing an awesome job there. He has great vision, and then he just sees where to go. I mean, no one else to say it. All right, they're in the red zone again, and they're putting the red lights on. Sisse handoff back to Peters, and he gets down to maybe the 10-yard line before he skids to a stop.
Pick up a 5.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Couple of subs. So was it Billy Schmidt coming in? Yeah, Billy Schmidt's coming in. He's kind of playing like linebacker or safety. I can't tell what he's doing. I think he's playing safety. Clock is ticking, under 8 minutes to play in the game. Peters in the backfield. He takes that handoff again, and he's going to the corner, and he scores. Touchdown, Nashua North. They'll extend their lead to 16-0, pending an extra point. And this has been all number 6, Luke Peters. He pops that right through the right through the guard and the tackle.
What's happening is the offensive line is pinching down on our defensive line, and all those kickouts that you're seeing, all those blocks that are coming in, are all from their running backs that are just taking care of business. So the tight ends, the tackles, they're just taking everybody and putting them to the inside so that it opens up the outside for those other running backs that are just doing blocking, lead blocking.
Yeah. So great job by Luke Peters. Another touchdown for him. That's his second of the game. He had that on that first drive, he ran it in for 2 to 3 yards. So between him and Darius Smith, they've had a good night here in Goffstown. I think they stop off at the Chick-fil-A on the way back if they get 20 points or more. Are you a Chick-fil-A?
My wife is.
Okay.
She enjoys Chick-fil-A.
And the extra point is good, 17-0. So they need 3 more points to get that Chick-fil-A.
I think it's they're at the free cookie mark right now.
Free cookie.
That's what we always say for.
Any good Nashua restaurants? We always talk about food.
You know, it depends on what you're looking for. You know, the place that I always used to go to, and I do tell it to my students up at school, is Bagel Alley.
No, I'm not talking bagels. I'm talking about real food.
Bagel Alley, they have the lunches and everything else. Pretty good. You know, damn good cookies.
So what's that, Michael Timoth? What's the one that's stuck in downtown?
There's a few of them.
Yeah.
You know, you got Surf.
I just don't go to Nashua that much.
San Francisco Kitchen.
Surf? Okay.
You know, that's a good one to go to. But it all depends what you're looking for.
What is this? Original California burrito. Come on, guys.
You know, IHOP's gone. Now they have a Wingstop in there, which is pretty good.
See, too bad we don't have Facebook type of we could have these Nashua people sending us messages where to go, but we don't.
Well, it all depends. Do you want to go to, the Amherst Street side or the downtown side?
I'll go to any side.
Because Hayward's moved, down into, oh no, that's in Merrimack. Oh, they still have the Haywards down in Nashua, though.
Yeah.
Right by Rivier College or Riv University, I think, now. But my wife would probably say, if you're going to go for pizza, you're going to go to Christopher's in Nashua.
All right, here comes the kickoff from Smith, right? The guy does everything. I thought he had a pretty good kick the last
He did.
kickoff.
Squib
And
kick.
that is a
Let it go out of bounds. Let it go out of
Oh,
bounds.
no, he's touched it. He touched it.
He got it back.
Yeah. That was dangerous.
Yep. Once you make that decision to commit to get the ball, you got to get the ball.
I thought he touched it, right? Or maybe
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
He definitely touched it. And at least he grabbed it, so. And look who was there. Number 6. Mr. Peters. Always around the ball.
This is a must-score drive for
I agree.
Goffstown.
I agree. So they're going to have to go for it on
Yep.
4th down.
From
and
here on out, it's basically
Yeah.
pay dirt or nothing. You got to sell out on every play. Last home game, last time you're going to be in front of your home crowd, sell out.
Handoff up the middle for no gain.
It's going to be a loss.
Yeah.
It's like a loss of 2.
Clock is a running. Are they going to try to, pass the ball? I mean, they haven't had a whole lot of success running it up the middle anyway. But they got to give Perez time to throw the ball. I almost said Hastings, but Hastings has been his preferred receiver this year.
Oh, there's a good out.
There you go.
He's fighting, but he didn't get the first down, but it's going to be a good 3rd down.
Yeah, but this is now 4th down territory, so.
It's going to be about a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2.
And they're going to go hurry up.
But look at number 14 down here. Just do an out.
So that
out
was
to
a
the
nice
sideline.
That was a nice job by number 6, Jurgen Gannon, scrapping for extra yardage. They'll be 3rd and 2. Deep ball. Missed him. Once again, it's either deep guy, there is nobody, there's no relief outlet pass.
Well,
so that
No, but even the Titans, they're just playing back right now. And if you look at the wideout. Number 14 coming against number 14.
Yeah.
The defense is going to start going back.
But why doesn't any of these receivers that are closest to us, why don't any of them cross across the screen? They don't do it. See? He's going
running.
too deep. Hastings is going. He caught it. Gannon caught the ball at the 29-yard line for a first down. What a phenomenal grab. My point is that Hastings and LeClaire are going way too deep in their routes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. A quarterback has an arm. He can get to that.
I do, but you need at least one of your receivers to run an underneath route. Ooh. No.
Wow.
Preston wanted an interference call, and it
Looked like
did,
he might have got
it
a
did
little
look
early.
like he went a little early. Let's see on the replay, folks. Let's see. Yes, it's a tough call for the official on that one, but it's a bang situation.
Okay, clock is stopped. 6:05 left. 2nd and 10.
See, now here Hastings could go deep to the corner.
Okay, got out of bounds too.
So
clock stop.
I understand that you're up by 17 points, and maybe the defense is giving you more of a cushion. Maybe that's why we're open, but I think that there was opportunities to pass the ball more. Will someone like Darius Smith get in the backfield? Can Schmidt give a good block here? you're in trouble.
Goes for the end zone.
Oh, he almost had it. Hastings, that's been their MO all season long, where Hastings goes and gets that almost that alley-oop type pass.
Jump ball.
Yep, jump ball. We got a player down for
the Titans.
The Titans,
I think it's just tying the shoe.
And that brings up a 4th down and 4. Oof. I thought for a second Perez was going to run that ball.
It almost looked like he had room, too.
Yeah. But he saw what he has seen for 3 games, and that is a pass to Hastings for a touchdown. And they weren't able to connect on that one, but I can see why he did it. Again, you don't need a touchdown here. You need 4 yards. And what do we got?
A timeout.
Timeout by Nashua, right? Yep. Nashua North will take a timeout with 5 minutes, 52 seconds left in the game. And they lead 17-0 over your Goffstown Grizzlies. Can you imagine if there was a policy where we could do advertising and like bring in, like, this would be phenomenal. Like, this is a perfect opportunity to like talk about, like, I don't know, Dave and Buster's or something, right? Although I can't do that, right? Buffalo Wild Wings, I couldn't mention anything like that.
You can definitely mention them because
Village Dressel or something.
But yeah, the advertisement.
No, I'm gonna say if like, let's say hypothetically that like Weeks Pizza like advertised, like they would, right? Or
if there was a policy,
Flight Coffee or something like that.
That Goffstown put in place, it would be
Mr. G's Tire. I mean, I don't know. Like, what would it be? What would it look like? Jock's Florist. I mean, what would it look like?
Hopefully,
Jared?
we'll find out from our policy committee sometime in
the new
future.
Watoy.
The new Watoy.
You know, speaking of food, there's a penalty here. So we got delay a game. What do we got? What do we got? Illegal use of the band?
12 men on the field.
That would be great if it was. I don't even know what that means.
I'm not familiar.
It's on the
with that
defense,
signal.
but whatever it is, it's a first down.
down.
It's a first down. But I was talking to somebody about this whole cable access thing, and he says that you can advertise. I guess the GTV bylaws, I guess, don't allow it, but I guess there are cable access channels that do have sponsorships. And oh, man, that was a 3-on-1.
Yeah.
This is where you want to see like that 300-pound right guard or something like that eligible and score a touchdown. Like Logan Charest, after he snaps the ball, is eligible or something.
Do the Fumbalaya play.
Yeah.
Quarterback puts it on the ground, the guard picks it up and goes.
Uh-oh, that's trouble. Oh, my goodness, that will be a defensive holding penalty against number 3. The quarterback, Sisse.
I did not see that.
I did. He held number 14, Jay Hastings, I believe. I think he got held.
Coming in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. A little pass interference.
And now the red zone. Finally, they put the red lights on. You don't have to put on the red lights. This game is not over. Okay, 17-0, 5:54. Music brought to you by anyone? Ace Hardware. Okay, whatever.
I think our people want to actually put in some money so that you don't sing, Scott.
Oh boy, I'm getting notifications from the stop plugging businesses. I'm only kidding. I'm not plugging any businesses. So Perez in the shotgun, he scrambles. He's in trouble, and he throws it out of bounds. Good job there by Perez on that 2nd down and 1. If you take a sack in that situation, no good. So again, I'm not saying that you want to, but this might be one where you kind of want to do a run.
Go under center and just
just get the first down. Line up quick, get a first down.
And honestly, have it. Yeah. See if they stack the line and they clog it in the middle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got some speed, too. We can just pitch it outside.
Yeah, I would agree. Oh, he dropped it. Hastings had it, and he dropped it. 4th down and 1.
It was in the breadbasket.
Yeah. So, nice. Let's see if that throw, it looked like it was right in his hands. We're a little bit late there on that replay, so it's kind of hard to tell, but it looked like it was catchable. So that'll bring a 4th down and 1 with under 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go here.
Put some points on the board.
Now, what do you do if you're Nashua North? I say you blitz. I bring the heat, baby, right from everywhere. Force Perez to do something.
Run up the right side.
That's it, and they do. They stop them on a 4th down and 1. Both these defenses have been stout on these 4th down plays. So Nashua North will take over on downs at the 10-yard line, and for all intents and purposes, that kind of put the final touches on a really strong game by Nashua North. Again, you can't fault the Grizzlies' play calling. I mean, that was a 3rd down and 1, and yeah, you could argue, you maybe should have ran the ball then, but the ball was thrown and it just wasn't caught. So that stuff happens.
It was there.
It's there.
It was there.
But it's high school football. It happens. And but now the Grizzlies, who've played pretty good defensively throughout the night against a pretty talented team, they now are going to drop to 1-5. Unfortunately. Let's see what Nashua's probably just going to run the ball out, I'm thinking. Smith takes it up the middle, and every time your safety makes a tackle, that's never a good thing. And Perez had to make a tackle on that one.
Give credit to the Titans. They played a hell of a game.
They did. And a really super clean game for the Titans. No turnovers, very well disciplined. Luke Peters, Darius Smith, just, great job running the ball. And you don't run the ball well, Jared, unless you've got a great offensive line. And this offensive line,
they're pushing.
You give them credit, man.
Yep.
These are big boys, like number 79, number 77, Simino and Prowker. And they're going again to that right side of the line.
Get them in the back. Yeah, get them in the backfield.
And we got a flag now. I don't know. A late flag comes in, which is never good. Usually it's like a personal foul. Someone got frustrated. And I think it's on the Grizzlies just by the body language of the referee. You don't want to see anybody lose their cool here. And a dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Grizzlies. Not good. 15 yards and a 1st down. And again, you got to prevent the Titans from going to Chick-fil-A. That's what your goal is now. So I want to thank Emily in our studio at GTV. Obviously, Jared and I are up here in the box, but Emily is in the studio and she controls. We have a remote camera, so we got a pretty slick setup here. Emily got us set up with instant replay. So for high school ball, it's kind of cool how this production unfolds.
I'd agree, Scott. She's doing an excellent job, has all season.
Yeah. So we can't thank GTV, Emily, and Jen, and all those folks. Oh, he's ripping off another big one here, and it goes down.
Inbounds.
It's a very smart play because once they move the chains, the clock will start again. And who is that, Peters again?
I believe so.
Number 6, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Luke Peters.
Yep. Smart player.
Yeah, Luke's coming off. I think he's had his night.
He has, and he's had a great night. So again, I just look for the Titans to kind of run this game out, and they'll pick up their first win of the season. Well deserved, long overdue, and a tackle there by 55 Max Cody on number 8,
Kobe Perry.
Yeah. And I find it, obviously we've covered the games that Goffstown has played. I find it hard to believe that this Nashua North team was winless.
Yeah.
And I know they played a tough schedule and all. We had a really hard time against BG, and they barely lost to them in overtime. So I'm not sure if there was injuries early on in the season. A tough schedule, obviously, but this is a good team.
Wonder if they're going to try launching it a couple times.
I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't look to be the case. And, oh, boy. And that's Perry again, right? So Perry picks up like 20, 25 yards on that carry. And they pick up another first down. Going for the chicken nuggets, I think. I mean, there's no other way of explaining it. Down to the 23.
Oh, hold.
Oh, it's coming back.
Downfield hold. So it's not going to be the full
right.
first and 20.
Yes, it's 10 from the spot.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's going to be a 2nd and 8.
Where did he throw the is that at the 35-yard line? And then it's 10 from there? So it'll be 45-yard line.
Takes a little bit for Scott to work it out.
How come, like with all this fancy stuff in Goffstown, we don't have microphones for the officials so that it goes over the loudspeaker? I don't understand that. I don't. That's a Ryan Cowett question.
Okay, lost it 2. Lost 1.5 on that.
All I know as I'm talking to Alex and Nate over here is that the true success of Ryan Cowett is if I don't have to get involved in anything. And so far, like I've had limited interactions, and that's a good thing. Okay. So I think I've got maybe 3 text messages and 4 emails in 6 weeks. So a far cry from his predecessor. And so really loving Ryan Cowett at this point, athletic director Ryan Cowett. So we're about 2 minutes left until the end, and the crowd has thinned out. They have started to put the crock pots away. Fairweather fan, Principal Frank McBride, has left the building. And the game is officially over. He will take his spot near the fence.
Scott, I'm starting to get some text messages from some of my, or I shouldn't say former friends, but friends in Nashua for restaurants.
Okay, what do we got?
They're talking Louis.
Okay, that's okay. I mean,
that's
come on.
I've never been to this one.
What kind of friends do you have?
Yeah, Mike's Italian Kitchen.
Okay.
And the Hidden Pig. I'm not sure about the Hidden Pig.
Louis has been around for a long time, like probably 30 years.
That's a hold.
I thought you were going to say my friends in Nashua were recommending the cookies at Jordan's Furniture or something, but you ever been to IKEA?
Yes.
So you ever have their food there, like the Swedish meatballs and stuff?
I can't say I have.
So Nate, the true story, Nate Bracey got kicked out of an IKEA, because I guess he ate so many Swedish meatballs, and then got sick, like in one of those like displays where the couches and stuff are, and they booted him. It's a true story, but so if anybody ever talks to Nate, ask him about it.
Yeah, that sounds like a story you shouldn't be telling, but
yeah,
he should be telling.
Well, maybe he should share that, but that's Perry.
Yeah. Nice
block, but he gets taken down. A lot of really good, actually really bad stories about Nate Bracey, which, hopefully they will get exposed, at one point. All these people, truth comes out, and his time will come. So you'll see Nate, if you want to harass him, you'll see him on the sidelines this winter. I heard he got new sneakers. He's very excited. The big question is he going to make his team run, or is it going to be one of these kind of
told you he's putting in the system
5-out offense type things where they rely upon the three, and if they don't hit the three, I don't know. It will be interesting to see what happens. 33 seconds.
That's the last time
I can't
out for the
wait
Grizzlies.
to broadcast girls basketball this year. No, actually, it's Bob Bartolucci does that, and he's a softie, and he's so nice. He's so nice to the girls and to the coaching. He's never mean. He calls it the way he sees it. It's always for the Grizzlies.
Hey, Scott, when are we supposed to get those new wrestling mats coming in?
We don't know. They're in IKEA. And I think it's not till November. End of the month. I don't know. Really? You're kidding me. February? You kidding? I thought it was November. Oh, boy. I thought you had connections, Alex. 33 seconds, and they're going to take a knee on this, I'm thinking. So great job by the Nashua North Titans, who, from their first drive, had a wonderful touchdown run by Peters. And
really set the tone.
Yeah, and a class act here by the Titans, I think. All game long, professional. Yeah. Congratulations on your first win of the season. Well deserved. Played really well. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say this will not be their first win. They're going to win some more games before this season is over. So the clock will run out on this game. Nashua North will take that victory, 17-0. Jared, any last parting words?
It's the last home game for our seniors here. I wish them the best. I think there's, 2 more games, Scott, that we have left? Both away games?
I think there's 3, but hold on.
But nothing like, your last home game. And I wish the seniors, and say thank you to those seniors that have really just put out as much as they could for us and the fans.
I would agree. So with that, folks, we're going to call it an evening. The Nashua North Titans over the Goffstown Grizzlies, 17-0. Scott Gross with Jared Talbot. Have a good night and have a wonderful Columbus Day weekend for all of you who have plans. Take care.